Afternoon is fading slow. Beyond the sea's golden glow, an old green train begins to roll along the coastline, heading home. Waves are dancing in the light, seagulls drifting through the sky. Summer lingers on the breeze, like a song carried by the sea. No destination, no rushing crowd, only the ocean speaking loud. Enoden at sunset, rolling beside the sea. Every station, every shoreline feels like a memory. Enoden at sunset, beneath an amber sky. The world keeps moving somewhere else, but time is standing by. A bicycle beside the road, a small cafe with windows open, children laughing near the beach, dreams floating just out of reach. The rails continue toward the night, following the fading light, and every turn along the way feels like a postcard from yesterday. Enoden at sunset, rolling beside the sea. Every station, every shoreline feels like a memory. Enoden at sunset, beneath an amber sky. The world keeps moving somewhere else, but time is standing by. Maybe happiness is simple, salt air and a passing train, watching sunlight touch the water before it disappears again. At sunset, the sky begins to glow. Every mile along the coastline makes it harder to let go. Enoden at sunset, the evening settles in, and somewhere between sea and sky, a new journey begins. The train moves on, the daylight fades, the ocean whispers, and the memory stays. Morning sunlight fills the street, quiet footsteps near my feet. Old temple bells begin to ring, welcoming another spring. A narrow road beside the sea leads somewhere unexpectedly. The scent of coffee in the air makes me slow down without a care. No schedule waits, no clock to chase, only the beauty of this place. Kamakura Breeze, whispering through the trees, carrying stories from the sea to wandering hearts like me. Kamakura Breeze, soft as a memory, floating through another day, and gently taking worries away. Wooden houses, little cafes, quiet corners hidden away, bicycles resting in the sun. A simple day has just begun. The ocean sparkles far beyond, like a never-ending song. And every wave upon the shore makes me wanna stay once more. Kamakura Breeze, whispering through the trees, carrying stories from the sea to wandering hearts like me. Kamakura Breeze, soft as a memory, floating through another day, and gently taking worries away. Maybe peace is not a place, maybe it's a slower pace. A morning walk, a seaside view, a quiet moment passing through. Kamakura Breeze, the afternoon arrives with ease. Every road and every sound feels like something I've just found. Kamakura Breeze, a gentle melody, and somewhere between sky and sea, I find the best part of me. The bells grow faint, the waves remain, and Kamakura calls my name. Station by the sea, waiting quietly for me. The platform faces endless blue, where ocean winds forever move. The timetable hangs on the wall, a few trains come, that's all. No rush, no crowd, no place to run, only sea and afternoon sun. The waves arrive, the waves retreat, like old memories we always keep. Waves beyond the platform, rolling to the shore. Every passing train reminds me life can be something more. Waves beyond the platform, beneath the summer sky, the sea keeps singing patiently as another train goes by. A camera hanging from my hand, footprints fading in the sand. A distant bell begins to ring, carried softly on the wind. The rail stretched toward another town, where the sun is going down. But for now I choose to stay, watching blue turn into gray. Waves beyond the platform, rolling to the shore. Every passing train reminds me life can be something more. Waves beyond the platform, beneath the summer sky, the sea keeps singing patiently as another train goes by. Maybe journeys aren't measured by miles, but by moments that make us smile. A quiet station, a salty breeze, a train arriving through the sea. Waves beyond the platform, the evening settles low. Golden light upon the water, painting everything in gold. Waves beyond the platform, one last train tonight. And somewhere between land and sea, everything feels right. The whistle sounds, the train departs, the ocean stays inside my heart. Cafe by the shore, with weathered wood and an open door. The ocean sparkles beyond the glass, while lazy summer hours pass. A record softly starts to play as sunlight drifts across the day. Coffee rises in the air like a memory waiting there. No rushing tides, no crowded streets, only the rhythm of waves and dreams. A small cafe by the sea, where time slows down for you and me. The waves keep dancing endlessly beyond the window quietly. A small cafe by the sea, a place exactly where I'd be when the world feels far away, and all I need is one more day. A bicycle rests against the wall, a seagull answers a distant call. The owner smiles and pours a drink, leaving space for me to think. The afternoon begins to glow, golden colors moving slow, and every song that fills the room feels like a gentle summer bloom. A small cafe by the sea, where time slows down for you and me. The waves keep dancing endlessly beyond the window quietly. A small cafe by the sea, a place exactly where I'd be when the world feels far away, and all I need is one more day. Maybe paradise isn't far, maybe it's where simple moments are. A cup of coffee, a seaside view, and a peaceful afternoon. Small cafe by the sea, the sunlight fading gracefully. Every wave and every breeze becomes a part of me. A small cafe by the sea, the evening arrives tenderly, and some somewhere beyond the horizon, another dream waits patiently. The record spins, the daylight goes, the ocean whispers, and nobody knows. The ocean stretches far away beneath the warmth of summer day. A gentle breeze moves through the sand like a quiet touch upon my hand. The Enoden passes by the shore just like it has for years before. Its green reflection meets the sea, a perfect little memory. The clouds drift slow, the sunlight stays, as if the world forgot the time today. Shichirigahama Afternoon, underneath the sapphire blue. Waves are singing to the sky as white birds wander by. Shichirigahama Afternoon, a melody both old and new, where every moment feels so free, like the tide beside the sea. A surfer waits beyond the waves, the shoreline sparkles in the haze. Someone rides a bicycle past little cafes near the hill. The scent of coffee fills the air, mixing with the ocean there. And every passing summer light feels softer than the night. Shichirigahama Afternoon, underneath the sapphire blue. Waves are singing to the sky as white birds wander by. Shichirigahama Afternoon, a melody both old and new, where every moment feels so free, like the tide beside the sea. Some places never leave, even after we have gone. They remain inside our hearts like a favorite song. Shichirigahama Afternoon, golden sunlight coming through. The sea reflects the endless sky as another train rolls by. Shichirigahama Afternoon, the day is ending far too soon, but every wave upon the shore makes me wanna stay once more. The ocean glows, the daylight bends, and somewhere by the sea, the afternoon never ends. Windows open to the sea, a salty breeze surrounding me, an old record record begins to spin and pulls another memory in. The wooden floor beneath my feet keeps time with every jazz beat. Outside the waves roll endlessly, inside the music sets me free. The ocean sings, the record turns, and somewhere deep inside me something stirs. Salt air and vinyl records spinning through the afternoon. The sea beyond the window hums a gentle tune. Salt air and vinyl records, coffee cooling by my side. Every crackle, every note feels like the turning tide. Photographs upon the wall, summer days I still recall. Train rides by the ocean blue, moments that felt bright and true. A trumpet drifts across the room like sunlight through a fading bloom. And every melody I hear brings distant coastlines near. Salt air and vinyl records spinning through the afternoon. The sea beyond the window hums a gentle tune. Salt air and vinyl records, coffee cooling by my side. Every crackle, every note feels like the turning tide. Maybe every record keeps 1,000 stories in its grooves, and every wave that reaches shore reminds us life still moves. Salt air and vinyl records, the evening starts to glow. Golden light upon the water, move soft and slow. Salt air and vinyl records, one more song before the night, where the ocean and the music make everything feel right. The needle falls, the seagulls fly, the sea keeps rolling beneath the sky. The sun is sinking toward the sea, painting gold across the breeze. The coastline glows in evening light as another day says goodnight. An old green train begins to roll past quiet towns and fishing boats. The windows catch the fading sky like a postcard drifting by. Summer lingers just a little more in the sound of waves along the shore. One last summer train running beside the sea again. Go the light up on the tracks as the day slowly fades to black. One last summer train carrying memories through the rain. Every station, every view feels like a dream I once knew. gather near the beach, their laughter carried out of reach. The scent of salt remains in air, like a story waiting there. The ocean stretches endlessly beyond the rails and distant trees, and every mile along the way makes me wish that I could stay. One last summer train running beside the sea again, golden light upon the tracks as the day slowly fades to black. One last summer train carrying memories through the rain. Every station, every view feels like a dream I once knew. Maybe every summer ends, so we remember where we've been. The sunsets fade, the seasons change, but some feelings remain the same. One last summer train, the stars begin to show again. The ocean darkens into blue as the evening passes through. One last summer train, a melody that will remain. And somewhere beyond sea and sky, summer never says goodbye. The whistle blows, the sunlight bends. One last summer train until we meet again. Settles on the shore like a song I've heard before. The sky turns amber then to blue as daylight slowly slips from view. Beyond the waves, beyond the sea, a temple waits silently, and through the breeze a bell appears, calling softly through the years. The sound drifts far across the tide, like an old memory returning tonight. The sound of distant bells floating through the ocean air. Every note a little story, every echo a little prayer. The sound of distant bells carried by the evening breeze, touching places in my heart only silence used to reach. The shoreline grows a little dark as lanterns glow beside the park. The waves continue their old song, patiently rolling along. A train moves somewhere far away, disappearing into gray, and all the noise the world once made feels smaller as the daylight fades. The sound of distant bells floating through the ocean air. Every note a little story, every echo a little prayer. The sound of distant bells carried by the evening breeze, touching places in my heart only silence used to reach. to a bell, a wave, a sky, and moments quietly passing by. The sound of distant bells ringing through the coming night, guiding lost and wandering souls toward a softer kind of light. The sound of distant bells across the sea eternally, and somewhere between earth and sky, the world feels perfectly free. The bell grows faint, the stars appear, the ocean listens and keeps it near. A quiet table by the glass, watching sailboats slowly pass. Morning sunlight on the sea feels like it was made for me. The coffee warms my hands today as distant waves drift far away. No messages, no plans to keep, only the ocean breathing deep. The horizon stretches endlessly, like a dream that's waiting patiently. Coffee facing the ocean, a moment standing still, nothing more than sea and sky, and yet it feels so real. Coffee facing the ocean, the waves and sunlight blend. Sometimes the simplest moments are the ones we recommend. A seagull circles overhead, clouds are drifting slow instead. The cafe plays a gentle tune, a lazy Sunday afternoon. The shoreline sparkles silver blue, the kind of view you can't outgrow. And every sip reminds me why some places never say goodbye. Coffee facing the ocean, a moment standing still, nothing more than sea and sky, and yet it feels so real. Coffee facing the ocean, the waves and sunlight blend. Sometimes the simplest moments are the ones we recommend. Maybe happiness is not a race, maybe it's finding a peaceful place, a warm cup, an open sky, and enough time to watch life pass by. Coffee facing the ocean, the afternoon turns cold. Every wave upon the shore feels like a story told. Coffee facing the ocean, the day begins to end, but the feeling of this moment will stay with me again. The coffee cools, the tide rolls in, the sea keeps singing like it's always been. drift and circle high. A quiet train rolls by the sea, like the ending of a melody. The evening comes without a sound, painting colors all around, until the sky turns orange and the daylight fades away. I'll stay beside the ocean and watch the ending of the day, until the sky turns orange, where the sea and sunlight meet. Every wave becomes a memory. Every moment feels complete. Cafés slowly light their lamps along the roads and narrow paths. The breeze grows cooler than before and gently moves along the shore. The horizon melts from gold to blue, the kind of view that stays with you. And every second passing by feels too beautiful to leave behind, until the sky turns orange and the daylight fades away. I'll stay beside the ocean and watch the ending of the day, until the sky turns orange, where the sea and sunlight meet. Every wave becomes a memory. Every moment feels complete. Some journeys never truly end. They simply wait for us again. In the sound of waves, in the evening breeze, in places that live inside our dreams, until the sky turns orange and the stars begin to shine. I'll carry all these memories like postcards through time, until the sky turns orange. The ocean sings goodbye, but somewhere beyond the horizon, another journey waits nearby. The sunlight fades